No, no, that's actually where you ended it? You son of a... This is going to be Epic Musical, the Wisdom Saga. I've seen so many of the other animations for the previous sagas, and the animatics do change how to interpret it. So I want to see his initial vision and then take everything else after that to see how they reinterpret it. So we're going to jump right in. You guys know the deal? Links below, video, hit it up. Let's get started. 7 years later. Legendary. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I need to move my face out of the way just to show how awesome this is right here. Just watch Jorge's face just for a few seconds when that happened. Like, just see him going off. It's like, that is so freaking... The sheer joy on this man's face. I love this man. I meant love, comma, this man, as in this as being the entire thing. But frankly, I love everything he does. It's just so freaking good. Oh. Ooh, what did I just do? Oh, that's neat. Nifty. Gonna make sure I don't block his face because I want to see everything he does on this. Yoink. Just reorganizing my dashboard. There we go. Number 26, Legendary. Animatic by Xavier. Ooh. Oh, I don't think I've seen anything by this person because I do not recognize this style at all. Oh. Sheddies, I'm using light mode? No. I haven't used that in a while, mostly because I have HDR on most of the time, and it literally blinds me. I don't mean that figuratively, like when you're in SDR. I mean, on HDR, it actually is painfully bright. Epic Wisdom Saga. Oh, it's the kid! Probably referring to Odysseus. Because he wants to be an adult. I'm stuck with your stories, but no clue who you are. Because he hears stories about his dad being a great hero who kills monsters, so he's... And we know that all the fights against monsters are horrible and scarring for Odysseus. But Telemachus only gets the stories secondhand. Also, it's so weird because he has such an upbeat voice after Thunderbringer. Tone difference, man. No idea if you're dead, just too far. Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. If I fight those monsters, is it you I'll find? Probably. If so then, give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and chimera's, the minotaur, even Cerberus. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. What the? Oh, I want to hear that again. Legendary. What is that even called? I don't know music well enough to understand that technique. But he just like had the full-on song and they just dropped into the legendary. What is that? It definitely stands out when he's putting extra emphasis on the word that way. Oh. He's in the shadow of his dad. They don't look at him. This would have been, what, 17 years in? No, longer. Wait, no, this is 7 years later from the end of the Thunder Saga. So this would be near the end of Odysseus' 20 years, right? Or are they taking up Telemachus exactly when Odysseus should be arriving on the island? So then, give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I
I don't think I've seen any of these people in the other animatics. Are these just based on snippets already out there? They're so colorful too. Holy. Animatic by L Crafts. I have not seen their work before. We didn't do the multiple L's again. Oh, you just had to throw that in there where the dog got tired, is now rushing after, but canonically the dog was there when Odysseus left and he lived up until seeing his master survived and they died on the spot. Or, well, right after that. Admittedly, that would be a dog in their 30s, so goddamn.
Where is he? Where is the man who loved you?
The suitors.
Where is he? Where is the man with whom you spent your life? 'Cause it's been 20
Oh, he actually could fix it in 20 years. Oh, so he's jumping all the way to the end.
Boy, when's your tramp of a mother gonna choose a new husband?
Oh, damn! I mean, yeah, they were supposed to be rude and abrasive, but calling her a tramp and striking him. And this is the official animatic too, so this is well beyond just the animatic interpretation. This is what he's explicitly using. Oh! That's not fighting words. That's I need to be murdered words. Especially because this is hospitality rules are something that were big into the Greek society. He struck the family of his host. That's not breaking those rules. That's explicitly asking for a god to come down and punish you. Admittedly, they kind of set Odysseus on the path to do it, so they probably wouldn't lift a finger at this point. But still, God.
Why don't you open her room so we
Antonius.
can have fun with her? Don't you dare call my mother a tramp. Oh, I just did. What you gonna do about it, champ?
Damn.
Somebody tell me.
Because he's not in a position to do anything about it.
If I fight this monster, is it you I'll fight?
That was an outline of Odysseus, wasn't it? Yeah, you know, I think the ruthless aspect of Odysseus right now would be pretty justified. So something else is going to come up because I don't like the vibes I was getting earlier on. They actually... Oh, this is what the previous section was from. Oh. Telemachus boss battle. Little Wolf? Oh! They're actually making Street Fighter animation. So he explicitly went Street Fighter in this one. Oh, they really made him skinny on this. Dude.
You've made your worst mistake here. Might be your...
Art stills by Jules Sunat Art? Or Jules Sun Art. I have never heard of any of these people, but I love the stills. It's super dedicated. This one, I don't know why. Something about it just looks 90s Street Fighter knockoff. Because it's a 90s Street Fighter knockoff image, that's why.
Last one too. You'll have run out of bones to break when you and I are through. I'll teach you all the lessons your daddy never could. This cruel world doesn't give out presents just for being good.
I mean, technically in the song it did with Cersei. You know, Odysseus not being a dick kind of did it. Okay, I just want to acknowledge that's a nice little bit of animation right here where it says "Fight, little wolf," but the initial one actually it syncs up with the animation where it says "Fight" beginning of the round. He's just getting knocked down, and he's missing on his end.
Don't you know it's vital? Fly, little wolf, fly. Or because you had to. Try, little wolf,
Ooh, not quite a knockout. What?
What's going
I love this. He's absolutely freaking out because Athena went to the kid. The bird motif, everything going down, the feather scaled armor, and him just horror in the side going, oh yeah, I'm doing it. Dude.
on here?
Is your plan to stand around? Cause I suggest you fight back.
I don't know how.
Uppercut him, now.
Directions.
How did I do that? This time now moving slow.
No, I just made your thoughts quick.
Oh, that is so sick.
The face. Look at. I love this art so much.
I just
Look at that.
made your thoughts quick.
He's just so happy, and she looks so incredibly smug because she moved on to the kid. Still favoring the family though, oddly enough.
Oh, that is so sick.
Starstruck, actually starstruck.
All right, now, let's try this again. I've no respect for bullies, those who oppose their will.
Why does that line feel like a direct call out to the monster Odysseus is being shaped into? Probably because it is.
I've seen plenty enough to truly understand this kind of filth. Let's teach this dog a lesson in front of all his kind. One young wolf has a larger heart than all these men combined.
Yep. Oh, I want to see that animation again. Louisa Xavier Mazi. I think I've seen a few more in this one already. There's so many artists I've never heard of. This is amazing. Oh, that image right at the end where the eyes were fully open and focused in. Right here. And then, yeah, he's going full in on it with the shroud that's probably the equivalent of being sped up by Athena around him. Why am I getting this would be such an awesome comic vibe? Normally I just want to see this in actual full-on opera, but now I just want to see a comic of this. And he has a stand Athena behind him. Dodge. Oh, and they have the both sides below it as well. Pulling at the combo.
Oh, maybe I pushed you a bit too hard.
Ow. Go back and cry in your corner.
He actually had Athena's line coming in there.
Go.
Ooh, maybe I pushed you a bit too hard. He could keep up, but not as much as Odysseus, who you trained from being a kid. Oh.
Ow.
He did good, though.
And cry in your corner. Make sure your mother hears. If she won't choose a man to adorn her, will bring blood and tears.
Oh, that is a change. Like, sure, they were getting rowdy and demanding she chooses, but they were never flat out saying, we're going to kill you, which is what he just said right there, or worse. But essentially, she is queen at this time still. Odysseus is thought dead, but she's still there. Marrying her still had value. That kind of threat, normally in Greek society and Greek mythology, that kind of threat is you get smacked down quick. But the Odyssey explicitly has them extremely rude to a way that was completely worth killing them at. So, yeah, normally this would be you die now, but canonically in the canon of Odyssey, they were this horrible. Maybe not to the level of, I'm going to beat you down and make sure your mother hears you with pained screams and whimpers, and there will be blood if she doesn't pick me. But let's be one of us. This is a lot more antagonistic, though, and I kind of love it, because it makes it so much more of an actual human-level villain that they're going to unleash Odysseus on as the monster. Makes it back up to the balcony of his room. Oh, stage settings. Because I've seen the animatics, this is something that would just be shown in an image, not actually conveyed.
Tell me, Athena, why you came to my
Favors the family still, even if Odysseus and her broke up. We'll be fine.
I had a friend before and he was a lot like you.
She's actually calling Odysseus a friend still. Because even in the later arcs, she still was shouting at him to wake up.
I helped him fight through war, but he had his demons too, and then we grew apart.
Yeah.
Then his light went dark. And so I thought maybe if I had made a different call, maybe if I hadn't missed it all.
Holy... I was surprised when she said, ooh, maybe I pushed too hard. Because I thought it was more of a funny throwaway line, but it was still interesting. But no. This entire song is about her taking a different approach. He's following enough of the Odyssey that I didn't think he would do the entire gods actually having enough self-awareness to think about doing something different. I mean, it makes Athena more of a character, and frankly, I already love it, but wow.
Maybe he'd be fine. Maybe we'd unwind. Maybe if I help another soul. Maybe if I helped you reach your goal, life could be that right. I could sleep at night.
Because not being there for Odysseus is actually hurting her still. This is probably the most sympathetic depiction of any god I've seen so far. And considering there's been some monstrous depictions of the gods, Jorge, he's going everywhere on this man. And he had some absolutely terrifying depictions of Athena earlier too, which is what sounds like she's now regretting. And in the chat, I said, Dillis? Honestly, I'm going to butcher your name. I'm sorry about that. But they mentioned she learned from her mistakes with Odysseus, which is funny because in the last video in Thunderbringer, Odysseus learned from his mistakes and made a choice rather than trying to run away from it, which is what caused a lot of issues. Well, I mean, the choice was trying to get people not to do something stupid by killing or trying to kill the animal, and then they did anyways. But he at least tried.
Athena, I don't know who your friend is. I don't know what he's like, but my time with you's been splendid. The best day of my life, cause I got in a fight and I didn't die.
It's a good reason.
Never felt strong before. You're my friend, I couldn't ask for more. And so I think maybe if life wasn't spent as planned, maybe it's time that you lend a hand. I don't think you mind. If not his friend, then mine.
Oh.
If not his friend, then mine.
I just realized what this means. There's eventually going to be some kind of bullshittery happening where the monster Odysseus returns. And he's going to see that Athena has moved on to his son. I don't know how he's going to handle that with the new ruthless streak, considering he viewed Athena as a betrayal. Oh. And a ruthless monster doesn't let someone being benefited by someone who betrayed them live. I guess it really comes down to, does he find out it's his son before it's too late? Because I don't think it's going to not involve them in the canon Odyssey. He met his son. He knew about this, and he hid he was Odysseus, and set up the entire thing to destroy the suitors under an assumed name of an old man. And then I personally think Penelope actually knew it was Odysseus the entire time and played along with it because they were wit flirting. Personal opinion, I could be wrong about that, but that's just how I always enjoyed reading into their dialogue, where she acted as if she didn't know he was putting on an act, and he carried it out because he figured it out, she figured it out, but they're just being too witty together. That's actually one of the reasons they were a really cute couple. I don't know if that's actually the case. I don't really care. I like it. I'm going to interpret that way, even if it's wrong. Here, though, Odysseus hasn't seen his son in 20 years. This is just a guy who has Athena's favor in a household of people stealing his wife. If he doesn't figure out who Telemachus is before it's too late, I assume bad shit's going to happen.
Maybe to fall is to learn one way. Maybe it's all gonna turn out great.
Why did you have to say that line? No, 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 no. No, this is freaking, it's the Winions all over again. Why would you say it's going to turn out great? That is such a leading line. If this was in the blue out of a story, I would say this is just asking for trouble. The last time we had a guy make such an elaborate statement, he died to a cyclops.
I know we'll be fine.
Doubt.
It's like you'll find.
Also, I would just like to point out, look at Jorge's face when he says that. It's like, we'll be fine.
I know it's like you'll find.
He's not smiling anymore. He's...
You're a good kid.
Thanks.
Ooh, I love the animatic where she's slightly transparent. Cool usage. Oh, and this is by Merxy as well? Ooh, I can't wait to see their full one. And he fell through her. Ha! Yeah, and Jorge has the same reaction. Love in Paradise. A cup with the owl symbol?
Old friend, it's been 10 years since I last saw you.
What? Oh, the cup breaking.
I am the infamous Odysseus.
And she's re-remembering the last lines from their songs.
Let's see where you've been. Your friends close and your enemies.
Aeolus? Poseidon? Whoa! Okay, what the hell? This is not one I've seen. Multiple water monsters on the rocks with Poseidon rocking out? Okay. Circe? Chimera? The crew? Sirens? Scylla?
Captain,
I have to see her.
Thunderbringer?
but will die.
I know.
Odysseus, where did you go?
Oh, this is probably the absolute worst image I could have seen. Hunched over, worn down, terrified. You could see his eyes just have the bags under them, holding the stab wound, and pointing to indicate he chooses them to die. Sure, that's fine. I'm fine.
I know.
Odysseus, where did you go?
Animatic by Gigi? Ooh.
Morning sleep
Calypso! Oh!
Resting for a while.
I think he did. I don't remember how long he spent here, but I think in the Odyssey, he did actually spend quite a long time with Calypso. I don't remember what actually happened there other than that.
You were dead when you washed up on my aisle. Did you know you talk in your sleep? Tell me though, who's Penelope?
She's my wife.
Establishing that right away. I'm sorry. The face she's making. Oh. I wasn't expecting that, and I absolutely love it. This is awesome. And she's upset. Oh, she was trying to flirt with him. And she immediately just cries because, oh, there's a guy. And he's taken.
Anyways, I've got all you could want here, all you could need here. Just you and me, my dear, my love for life. Soon into bed we'll climb and spend our time.
I'm not your man.
I'm what you want here, I'm what you need.
Oh. I'm sorry, I have an instinctual reaction to the phrase, I'm just a man now, and hearing the refrain of it, I'm not your man, that just had to be intentional on his end to reframe that specific phrase, because the last time we heard we're just a man was the crew saying it.
Here, just you and me, my love in paradise. Now till the end of time. From here on out, you're mine. Oh, mine.
I could kill you where you stand.
Oh,
I'm no
more
pet,
aggressive.
I'm a married man.
Oh, handsome, you may try, but last I checked, goddesses can't die.
Oh, making her a flat-out goddess.
You're adorable. Bow down now to the immortal Calypso, here to entertain. But fear not, I bring no pain. Cause we got all we could want here, all we could need here. Under my spell, we're stuck in paradise. No one can come or go. My island stays unknown.
No, I don't belong here. There's something wrong here. I won't be drawn to love in paradise. Not till the end of time.
I'm actually kind of surprised no one's made the joke of, oh no, you poor fool, having everything almost anyone could ever want. How horrible for you. And for him it actually is, but still.
There is no way.
You're mine, all mine.
Yeah, and I heard this is where the stream broke down, so I'm going to switch that over. Actually, I could just go back on this one. Yeah. Let's see if I'm right. There's the god, and... Yep, this is where we caught up. Nice!
There's no way.
You're mine, all mine.
7 years she's kept you trapped
So he's
out
just-
of your control.
Okay, so in this one, it's explicitly Calypso keeping him trapped in the Odyssey. He just chilled. Yeah, it was more recovering because of the entire not having a boat thing. But yeah, Gigi is doing amazing art on this one. So yeah, that's a bit of a change. Make it much more antagonistic.
Time can take a heavy toll.
Maybe mellow him a bit. By Scylla Draws.
Odysseus?
Calypso.
All I hear are screams.
Odie, get away from the ledge.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't know what I've gone through.
I
You
think she can
don't
guess.
know what I've sacrificed. Every comrade I long knew. Every friend, I saw them die. And all I hear are screams.
My dear, come back inside, dear love of my life. Come back to paradise. I know your life's been hard. I'll stay inside you.
All I hear are
I
screams.
love you, my dear. I love our time here.
The thing is, as much as it's antagonistic because she's keeping him there, I think at this point, it's probably good for him not to be anywhere near the water.
It would be so much
Just
worse
let
if
me
you
close
had
my
died. Please stay
eyes.
away from harm. Stay in my open arms.
God damn you, Jorge. Oh, yeah, you see it too. Oh, God, he sees it too. Sorry, I broke a bit when I heard "This Life is Amazing." Oh my. All I hear are screams. The worst part is not the screams. It's literally the refrains of their lines. Just as like, hey, you want a little pain? Have some pain. She still couldn't hear him.
He needs my help.
And when he called out to you, you couldn't hear it because you had already broken that part. Okay. I'm good. I'm not tearing up. Oh, fuck, man. Calypso, the goddess of trying to steal your man, but also literally probably doing more time keeping him alive from himself. Good on her. God Games, number 30. Oh, going for Zeus already. What interpretation of Zeus are we getting?
Odysseus.
Divine intervention. Is that what you seek? To untie apprehensions that were placed on that Greek.
Untie apprehensions? Acknowledging that the fuckery that's been happening with every god has been a very intentional punishment. And apprehensions placed. Zeus is fully aware that all of the bullshit with ruthlessness and Thunderbringer forcing him into that position were done to him intentionally.
You are playing with thunder for a man full of shame.
Really? Really? You're just gonna have Zeus say playing with thunder to Athena? Really?
But if he's worth the risk of going under? Why not make it a game?
What?
Convince each of them that he ought to be released.
Each?
And I'll release him.
Wait, who does she have to convince other than Poseidon?
Who's
Calypso.
that?
Apollo!
Why Apollo?
Hephaestus!
Why Hephaestus? Wait. Oh, it's performed by his dad? His dad performs that. Also, why is Apollo? Because when they talked about the animals, it was Apollo, not Helios. Because even though this is Greek, we're going with the Roman interpretation. Okay, that makes sense. Brandon Minikinus. He has his dad doing Hephaestus. And they have him with his dad's t-shirt being ripped open. And a little Winian in the crowd. And a random centaur. Oh my god.
Aphrodite!
Why?
Ares!
Okay, I can kind of get Aphrodite because the Trojan War, but what do Ares have to do with this? Oh, probably because Athena rivalry, because war god.
Hera!
Or me? Oh, also, goddamn! I think this is the most suave version of Zeus we've seen yet. We had the overly muscled, oh god, wow version in Thunderbringer. This is the more... Okay, is anyone else seeing the villain from Gargoyles? Is it just me? It's probably just me. I was kind of thinking Hera might have something, but why would Hera? I don't... Blue Colt.
What do you say?
Great. Very well.
All right.
Bring it.
Groovy?
You all know I'm a fan of catchy songs. So with so many sirens gone, I think God is in the wrong.
Oh! Oh, he's actually sticking to the canon! In the Greek mythology, he wasn't the god of the sun. He was the god of the harp and music and was leading the muses. So if the sirens were singing, that actually would exactly fall into this. He's actually following the classic Greek interpretation of Apollo. Sorry, I'm used to people not doing that, so it's actually really fun to see.
They were trying to do him worse. All he did was reimburse them. Now they'll tread with caution first to live another day and sing another verse.
Except they won't because he explicitly killed them all. He said cutting off the tails. depending on the interpretation, that would either be they can't breathe underwater, so they have to breathe on land, or the other interpretation I saw of, the tail was the bottom half, so he literally said, hey, slice them in half.
If that's true, release him.
Trust is
Whoa.
not given, is forged. Why should I give in my support? He sacrificed his own cohort.
Oh, and Hephaestus's issue here is sacrificing his actual people. Also, wait, if Apollo's thing is that they survived to sing another day and that's why he's okay with it, I guess they survived having their tails cut off. Okay.
Did you forget they failed to listen? He was betrayed and then imprisoned. But if you make the right decision, he can still build a future with those who miss him.
Fine, release him.
Oh. Surprised how fast I went in. Aphrodite? Oh, damn.
High and mighty, Odysseus claims to love his mother, but let her die of a broken heart. He was busy fighting, more like busy spiting. The Cyclops let him feel the pain that his mother felt and wrought. Wait! Please
Oh,
reconsider
the first time someone said no.
Athena, these old tricks.
Aries!
Oh, I see. So she did the thing where she pulled Aphrodite into that mental plane, and then Ares interrupted.
Please reconsider this.
Really, Athena, these old tricks.
Also, one that is an interesting interpretation on Ares and really well animated. Ooh. I just love the look here.
Please reconsider this.
Really,
Also, the fact that Athena pulling her in actually made Aphrodite, I can't tell the expression on here, and she hasn't said anything to justify it, but maybe reconsidering, because it's an actual god pleading. Not just talking her case, but actually pleading. One Olympian to another, even. Not just a minor god, but an actual full-on Olympian. And then, of course, Ares would get mad because they're diametrically opposed.
these old tricks.
Aries!
And she's just pissed at him.
What kind of sick coward holds back his power while his friends get devoured? He didn't even fight Scylla, didn't even try to kill her. Hides inside a wooden horse to get the job done. Never handles things up front, pathetic and weak like his son.
And the irony is everything Ares is saying right now is the Roman interpretation of Odysseus. Like, not even small bits of it. Literally why a lot of the Roman culture hated him. They called him Ulysses instead of Odysseus. But his entire thing was he didn't fight up front. He was a coward. He didn't always fight his hardest. He avoided fights. He would use subterfuge. The Greeks loved it. It was something that was celebrated. Trickery was a valued aspect. Romans hated him. Which is also funny because they promoted Ares well above Athena because he was more the upfront military guy. So they really put more emphasis on him. So it's actually, the fact that there's historical relevance here and how the people who referenced Ares more and hated Odysseus are giving the exact reason in the animatic of the song of why Ares would hate him, matching the people who would agree with. It lines up so well. Holding the blade.
It's your time now. Here's sad, my friend, and tell your lover that a broken heart demands.
Lover?
You want more bloodshed, then set him free to get back to his homestead. He'll make everybody bleed.
Knocking the face? Covering off. Oh! Because canonically, Aphrodite was married to Hephaestus, but cheating on him with Ares. And that's why she was pulled in, drawn to Ares because it was the lover. So to convince Aphrodite, Athena had to beat down Ares. And that's why they both said troublesome at the end in sync. Hey, babe. What?
So many heroes, so many
I think I just need to this right here, that I'm done with this face from Athena. Also, Hera in a boa in a disco. Yeah, that's something I expected to see today. Is she trying to dance? It's a dance off. Oh my god, she's not good at dancing. Never was cheating on his wife?
Never once has he cheated on his wife. Release him.
Ah! Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Because it's just the dance off between Hera and Athena, and Athena is completely outmatched because she's not a god of dance. And she's just making all the little funny faces. I want to just go back and get all those funny faces, man. And the one thing that gets her is he never cheated on his wife. Oh, okay, sure, I'm okay with this. It's just a massive call out to the one thing Zeus does constantly. Oh. Whoa. Zeus now.
I played your game and won. Release him.
You dare to defy me, to make me feel shame.
The voice sounds way more gruff now. In the previous ones, he was way more smug. For Thunderbringer, and in the opening Boy and the Horse, he sounded old. A lot of interpretations on Zeus going.
No one beats me. No one wins my game.
So the game was never supposed to be run. Going back to Thunderbringer. Because he's fighting a god now, not another.
Is she dead?
Wait, what? Ares is the one asking. 20 years earlier? Odysseus giving her Telemachus to hold. Wait, that oh shit, she has that shield! The shield made of the Gorgon's head, which was in one of the animatics for Zeus previously. You can see the blood on the eye. Shield's burning up, now taking it straight on the bracers. Holy sh... Ares, Hera, Aphrodite. All the monsters are here too! The Winians eating the fruit, the Minotaur. What's the Minotaur there? The bird, the Cyclops. Scylla's there. Oh, wow. Oh, are there others? So it's just... I wonder if I could recognize these people if I don't know what they look like from the front. The gods?
Please let him go.
Wait, is she actually dead? Gods don't usually stay dead. But maybe Jorge will have them stay dead. No, that's actually where you ended it? You son of a goddamn you, Jorge! Normally I'll listen to him on my own time, but I just need to stop, right? Why would you stop it there? Because in the previous ones, he ended each single one with the ending of the Wisdom Saga or the Thunder Saga. That's how they did it. And then he gets to this one! And ends with her at Zeus's foot. After Ares thought she was already dead, but she wasn't, and managed to step all the way forward before collapsing and her light faded out, and why would you have that be the end, you son of a bitch, Jorge? Why would you do that to us? I mean, admittedly, because it's a really good cliffhanger, and it makes perfect sense, but I'm going to ignore that right now to be pissed instead, because I want more, and it's not going to be anytime soon. Also the irony of, at the very end, all of the monsters that, and more, but the monsters specifically that Odysseus fought and did wrong or survived, were there to watch essentially the trial of Odysseus being forgiven or not. And Athena goes for the ultimate bro move and is apparently sacrificing herself to save Odysseus and complete the wish of his son, who she's befriended, to see the dad and see if he measures up. God damn, man. God damn. If you guys haven't, there's a link below to the original video. I need to go sit down. This is a lot. And Jeff the Evil Potato mentioned the next one is the Vengeance Saga. Oh boy. And Pilo, one, thank you too. If I need to unwind, I need to watch the Demon Slayer Bridged animation short. Maybe on my own time, because right now I'm gonna go lay down and try not to think about the fact that he ended it there. Oh God.